Narcissistic people show up in your life very self-centered, very cocky, very egotistical on a foundation that's solid, structured, right? Narcissistic people are going to show you who you want, not who they really are. And that's when you become, oh, wow, it was either easy for him or her to do that, or you believe that's who they really are. They're not, right? And so they have to be this person that you want them to be because it makes them feel good about being versatile. So what you do, you start believing it and start understanding, start listening, and you feel safe and secure. What you have to do, if you really want to save yourself some heartache, heartbreaks, a waste of time in the future, you have to shift the conversation. When you start talking to them and they start talking, say, hold on, Leon, let's talk about your downfalls. Let's talk about your flaws. And that's when you're going to determine if you want to be with this person or not. That's when you're going to determine if they're telling the truth or not. That's when you're going to determine if they can handle the truth. That's when you're going to determine if they can handle you calling them out. This happened to me too. So what they're going to do, you go, well, Leon, let's talk about your downfalls, right? Your flaws, right? The things that you were inconsistent with, right? And they'll go, well, why should we talk about that? I'm the number one salesperson. I make 6 figures. I got 3 degrees. I got a house. I got my own everything. Why do you want to talk about my downfalls, my issues? That's my past. That's going to tell you right then and there that Leon or Leona doesn't want you to know, or doesn't want you to unearth their issues, because just because they're number one and they making 6 figures and they got a house and a car and great credit score doesn't mean that they have taken care of those issues that are under the surface. Normally, when they're very overbearing, over the top, highly competitive, highly intelligent, and very successful, they're masking their pain by the other things that's making them feel good. And you won't know that because you don't ask about it. You'll just see this person is like the number one salesperson. And in the military, I was number one everywhere I went. In the military, I had to be Sailor of the Year, which I was every time, six or seven times. I was Instructor of the Year. I was the number one leader. I was number one this and I was number one that. I had to have the top and the best of everything. Why? Because when it came to being an emotional guy, I couldn't convey that. When it came to communicating, I couldn't convey that. Narcissistic people will never, ever want you to know, or will never tell you anything going wrong with them or anything bad. They have to show you this major person that they have become. I created who I have become. So if you want to change the topic, if you want to change the subject right there in front of them, and you want to get to know who they really are, Leon, let's talk about your flaws. Let's talk about your setbacks. Let's talk about your failures. If they are really, either in therapy or ready to go to therapy or ready to be with you as a good-natured, wholesome, strong, solid, loving, caring person, they're going to go, you know what? Let's do that. Let's talk about that. I'm ready for it. Most cases, they haven't been through therapy. They're not ready to change their ways. They're going to avoid that question. They're going to get mad and get pissed and walk away. And that's who they really are. So pay attention to that. Have a good day.